the couple would discover a live torpedo in their basement.
Torpedo?
Noted how old
Yo,
the thing
just in
was,
case an Abrams
still
comes
obviously
down the
active.
road, Grandpa was
There had
packing
been no
heat.
drill hole.
Yo, baby! He pulled this shit! Yo, what's going on, baby? Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jake Dufner.
His name is Paulie the Ball Sack.
He looks like a ball sack. We call him Paulie the Ball Sack. But anyways, if you're new, please hit that subscribe button. Just hit over 600,000 subscribers. Nuts. Insane. Can't believe it. I want to kiss every single one of you. But yeah, we got something crazy we're about to watch. It's going to be the craziest stuff found in people's basements. And if you guys know me and you've been watching me for a long time, I've had some crazy stuff happen to me in my life. Watching things back like this gets me all creeped out because I'm like, geez, like, you know what I mean? Like, this used to happen to
Been
me.
there, done that.
Yeah, it's exactly. Been there, done that. I have like flashbacks, I start freaking out, can't sleep at night, all that kind of stuff. So,
Waking up the baby actually beat you up.
yeah, big facts. But before this video goes down, guys, make sure you go to the first link in the description and you cop the limited edition Valentine's merch.
Look at that. It's so limited edition, I don't even have one.
Go back to work. I'll show you. There's only a few of them left. If you guys want to get it, you better hurry up and do it now. It's little Jason, and it's a Heartbreak Jason Valentine's merch. Get it for a present, get it for yourself. It is very exclusive, and once it's sold out, you'll never see it again. So first link in the description. Without further ado, tell them, Ballsack.
Hit the play button.
We about to hit the play button, baby.
Protect me, Jake.
Everybody go hide in the comments. Let me know what you think, baby. 8 most disturbing things caught and discovered in
Listen,
basements.
make sure you pound that like button and that subscribe button.
Yo, shout out to Chilling Scares. You make really cool videos. I like to watch your videos, so thanks, man. All right, baby. Here we go. We got a clown in the basement.
I'm
Crazy
scared.
it is.
I'm scared. Oh, just 8 most disturbing things discovered in basements. I'm not gonna last through this. I'm gonna pee my pants.
Yo, it's kind of scary. It's all dark in here and stuff, too.
This first discovery happened to multiple students of Ohio State University back in September of 2013. The group of students only recently started leasing an off-campus house close to the school, and it was in this house where they would make a disturbing find in the basement. Only a month after moving in, the students would start to notice small yet strange occurrences in the house.
Wait, did I say O-Block?
Things like cupboards, their oven, and even the
Are they on O-Block? O-Block, watch.
I thought that's for Ohio State.
Oh, maybe. I
That's
don't know.
what you-
I thought they were on
idiot.
O-Block. I was about to say, of course they found scary stuff in the basement. Bro, they on
What's O-Block?
O-Block in Chicago. Murder capital.
things like cupboards, their oven, and even their microwave being left open. The house was 3 stories, with 5 students on the first floor and 10 others on the second and third, so obviously it was difficult to keep track of everyone. But when they realized none of them were responsible, they decided to search the house, more specifically the basement.
Ooh, they got
What
one
they
in the basement,
found was
baby.
a locked door,
Don't do it.
which
Don't
they had
do
originally assumed was a utility closet that the landlord wanted to be kept locked. Though at no point in time was this confirmed, and after calling the landlord about it, they were informed this wasn't the case. The door should not have been locked for any reason. The landlord would end up sending a maintenance worker to check it out, and after breaking down the door, a room that was clearly being lived in was revealed. The room had framed photos and school textbooks scattered around. The students would change all the locks that night and leave a note for whoever was living in the room saying to call them. The man would actually end up calling the number and later be removed from the household. It turns out the guy was a cousin to one of the house's previous residents, which is how he got a key in the first place. One of the students even recalled running into the man in the basement at one point earlier in the month and asking who he was, but only to be met with a very vague answer. Ultimately, the students would blame the leasing company of the home for the incident,
Dude,
as they
my
were
man
responsible
really
for failing to
finessed.
change the locks from the year before.
Dude, a college student just finessed, bro. He was living
In
in
June
that
of
bitch
2020, a man named Christopher Town would make a life-threatening discovery while helping his friend move furniture in his basement. Unknown to both of them at the time was the fact that the house itself was built over a well. And so at one point, when Christopher was making his way across the room, the floorboards just underneath him would snap, which caused him to fall the 25-foot drop to the bottom.
Oh!
Fortunately, there was water at the bottom to break his fall.
Did you go down there?
Though this meant Christopher would have to
jumping
use the
down there.
rocks
Bro, what
on the
the
wall
shit?
to hold his head
I'm
above the
jumping down
water
there.
while he waited for the local fire department to arrive.
Head first.
And to make things worse, the water itself was at an extremely low temperature. Though, after only a few minutes, the fire department was able to successfully get Christopher out using a hauling system.
Yeah.
Other than almost getting hypothermia, Christopher would make it out
What is
unhurt.
that? Oh, that's a person. I thought, oh my god.
I was about to say, is there bodies in there with
Yeah, I
him,
was
bro?
just
That's
saying.
about to be scary
Mike
as hell.
Carroll was a man who lived in a small house in Lake Grove, New York, which
York.
was the same house he had grown up in.
Shout out NYC.
Mike was 57 at the time,
It's only a
and
few
only a
hours
few
away.
months prior had purchased the house. Though, while he was in the basement, Mike would make a disturbing discovery. He would find a full set of human bones buried under some dirt. But what makes this find so disturbing is the fact that the bones match the DNA of his father. When Mike was only 8 months old, his father was said to have gone missing. And throughout his childhood, he would question—
Yo, let me find out he's about to say what I think he's gonna say, bro. He found a set of bones that in his backyard that ended up being his father's. Let me find out someone killed his father and raised him acting like his father the whole time. Let me find out.
And his mother about this.
Where was his mom, though?
Each time he was given a different story. So, of course, this made Mike want to find out for himself what had really happened to his father, which is what gave him motivation to buy his childhood house in the first place. The newly found bones would obviously cause blame for the disappearance to be shifted onto his mother, though she had unfortunately passed away 20 years prior.
Dude.
So, there's no way of confirming if she was responsible or not, and therefore what really happened will forever be unknown.
His dad was getting ass, and his mom killed her. Killed him. 100%.
In January of 2016, an appliance repairman was responding to a call from house owner Charles Price. Though, while the repairman was working in the basement, he would claim to have noticed something moving in a covered container in a back corner. Curious, the repairman would lift off the cover and be met by a 200-pound alligator.
Oh!
But before running, the repairman would capture
A
multiple
fucking
pictures
dinosaur,
for proof
not
to
an
show the
alligator.
police. It turns out the house owner had the alligator for more than 20 years.
Bro, he's
and was
meaty as
supposedly
hell.
using it to help him with the house's mouse infestation.
You went into the basement.
He would illegally keep the creature in a cage in his basement and claimed to occasionally take him out into his backyard.
Satanic. It's just
Shortly after the repairman made the
all kinds of
report,
creepy
the
stuff
alligator was
down there.
confiscated by
And this
local
is real.
animal control and later released into a better environment.
Bro, Buddy was raising a fucking dinosaur in his basement. Jesus.
This discovery was posted to Reddit by an account under the name Daily Dish. In the post, the Redditor explains how a few years ago they shared a house with some friends, and in the first few months of living in the house, they hadn't spent much time in the basement. The basement was half finished, with the other half being a sort of dirt crawl space that extended under the porch of the house. They went on to explain how one night they decided to explore it more thoroughly, and after grabbing a flashlight, they discovered a black canvas duffel bag in the very back of the dirt crawl space. Disturbingly, in the duffel bag were 2 black ski masks, a hunting knife, and a single black leather glove. The Redditor went on to explain how they decided to call the non-emergency police number and report the discovery, though the police weren't interested, and therefore the house owners decided to set fire to everything but the hunting knife. Whether that bag had any relation to any sort of criminal activity is still unknown to this day.
Buddy just found a whole murder weapon.
Yeah, he found a ski mask and a murder weapon in his basement, bro.
This next discovery comes from a guy who moved into
And
a
he
studio
snitched.
apartment in England.
He snitched.
The guy claimed to have moved into the apartment without even viewing the place, and on arrival he would discover something pretty disturbing.
So here's the apartment I moved into last week.
Look at that godly TV
Pretty
setup.
small, pretty nice. Rent was pretty cheap, so I moved in without even viewing the place. And then when I got here, I realized why the rent was so cheap.
The guy then goes on to give a tour of the apartment, and after a while, this sort of trapdoor on the floor can be seen.
Got a bathroom, pretty
Dude,
standard.
you walk into a house and they have checkered board flooring.
Look at the trap door.
Then we got down
and the
here.
trap door, there's a 99.9%
Go in
that
it.
that house is haunted.
Definitely a hammer.
Go in it.
Yeah, do it for the clout.
So I figured, you know,
Do it
bit
for
of
the
underfloor
clout.
storage.
Open the door.
So let's
Do it
lift
for
this
clout.
up.
Open it. Oh, what is that? My man was a whole secret
That
agent.
looks like it goes down pretty deep.
Featured directly under this guy's apartment is some sort of dungeon-looking basement.
What in tarnation?
Dungeon. Comes down. We can see
Oh.
a corridor going off straight to the
Things are
front.
getting pretty serious for this guy.
Interesting
Let's say
graffiti on
coffee?
the wall.
It's only a coffee stand. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Down
Underground
here,
coffee.
this place is strange.
Not sure. That's
It's
definitely
like
a mummy in there.
Brick seat
ancient
or
mummy.
bed.
I don't know about that. I feel like that's a
Compared to the
ritual
rest of the
thing.
apartment, the area itself is pretty big,
Went down there
featuring
and
many
just
large
started,
rooms
like,
and
doing
corridors.
cultist type stuff.
What exactly this area was used for is unclear.
Alright. Buddy just found
Way
a
back
whole
in
underground
2002,
lair.
a
Batman
homeowner
lives
in
there.
Jefferson
what's
County,
crazy?
Wisconsin, found out that the
Authorities haven't done
foundation of her
anything.
house was deteriorating.
It's just like, oh, hey, we
And
found
so
this.
in November, she would apply for a loan to repair the foundation. But around 2 weeks later, while away at work, she would get a call from the workers hired to do the repair, explaining how they came across a gruesome discovery. They explained that as they started to remove the soil from the foundation wall in our basement, they had unearthed the full skeletal remains of a body. The skeleton was determined to be that of a 50-year-old male. Most disturbingly, though, is the fact that after further inspection, it was determined that the house had been built right on top of an ancient burial ground that's estimated to be up to 170 years old.
An ancient burial
Experts
ground
believe
under his house.
that in all likelihood, hundreds more skeletons are within a close proximity to the one found.
Hundreds of
This
skeletons.
discovery would ultimately put a stop to the house's renovation altogether.
Fuck around. There might be a new ghost coming in his house every day.
In January of 2010, Wally and Linda DeForest would move into their new home in Goshen, Indiana. Though, only a week after moving in, the couple would discover a live torpedo in their basement.
A fucking
Something they obviously
torpedo?
weren't aware of beforehand. They noted how old
Yo,
the thing
just in
was,
case an
but
Abrams
still
comes
obviously
down the
active.
road, Grandpa was
There had
packing
been no
heat.
drill holes to indicate it had been disarmed.
Holy shit.
The couple would end up calling the
Jake, pick
police,
up a
who would
RPG
send out a
from a
bomb
loot
squad
crate.
to extract the torpedo from the
Imagine
property's
pulling up with
basement.
a fucking torpedo to somebody.
Luckily, they were able to remove it without incident. But considering the squad did confirm the explosive was
He's
still
running around
active
like
upon
this
arrival,
with a hammer.
It was still
the
active.
situation just makes you think
What?
how much worse things could have really gone.
Alright, baby, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you do me a favor and you smash your forehead on that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, baby. Also, before you go, gotta let you know one more time, the merchandise is literally about to sell out. Get your limited edition Valentine merchandise right now. Dufnerbrand, we lit, we in this bitch. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.
The couple would discover a live torpedo in their basement.
A fucking
Something they obviously
torpedo?
weren't aware of beforehand. They noted how old
Yo,
the thing
just in
was,
case an
but
Abrams
still
comes
obviously
down the
active.
road, Grandpa was
There had
packing
been no
heat.
drill hole.